So, you've got a brilliant, game-changing business idea. You can see it succeeding, making an impact, and taking off in one of the world's most exciting markets, the United Kingdom. But then you look at the visa process, and it feels like hitting a brick wall. The forms, the jargon, the endless requirements, it all feels designed to be confusing, leaving you totally frustrated and wondering where to even start. Well, that confusion ends today. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear, step-by-step roadmap to conquering the UK's Innovator Founder Visa. We're going to break down every single stage, from understanding the basic requirements to getting your business endorsed, and all the way to hitting submit on your application and planning your move. My name is Blessing, and as an immigration advisor who's helped tons of entrepreneurs get through this exact process, I'm going to show you how you can do it, too. We'll even follow a fictional entrepreneur, Anna, to see how all of this works in the real world. First things first, what actually is this visa? As of the year 2023, the UK government merged its old startup and innovator visas into one, single, much more flexible route, the Innovator Founder Visa. This is now the main path for entrepreneurs from overseas who want to come to the UK and set up a new, innovative company. And it has some huge advantages over the old system. One of the biggest is that there's no specific minimum investment you have to put in. Before, you had to show you had £50,000 in investment funds, which was a massive roadblock for a lot of great founders, especially in tech. Now, the focus is all on the quality of your idea and showing you have a solid plan to fund its launch, whatever that amount might be. The visa is granted for an initial 3 years. During that time, you're expected to be working on your business. But in a really welcome change, you're also allowed to take on a side job, as long as it's considered skilled work. This gives you a crucial safety net, letting you support yourself and your family while your business gets on its feet. Maybe most importantly, the Innovator Founder Visa is a direct path to settling permanently in the United Kingdom, which is also known as Indefinite Leave to Remain, or ILR. After running your business for 3 years, you and your family can apply for permanent residency. This makes it a seriously attractive option if your long-term plan is to build a life here. So, who is this visa really for? It's for the visionary, the disruptor. It's for the entrepreneur who isn't just opening another standard coffee shop but is bringing something genuinely fresh to the UK market. If you have a business idea that's truly different and has real potential to grow, this is the visa for you. Let's bring in our case study, Anna. Anna is a software developer from outside the UK. She has a groundbreaking idea for a fintech platform that uses AI to help small businesses manage their cash flow. Her idea is new and it uses tech in a way no one else is. She doesn't have a huge pile of cash, but she has a bulletproof plan and the skills to build the platform herself. The Innovator Founder Visa is a perfect match. Your entire application hangs on proving your business idea hits 3 key criteria. It must be innovative, viable, and scalable. These aren't just buzzwords. They're the pillars that your endorsement will be built on. Let's break down what the endorsing bodies are actually looking for. First, innovative. This is the one most people get wrong. Innovation doesn't mean you've invented teleportation. It just means you have a new, original business idea that's different from what's already out there. You can't just copy a successful business from your home country and paste it into the UK. You have to show you have a real competitive advantage. So, what does that look like? You might be creating a brand new product or service. You could be using existing tech in a totally new way to solve an old problem. You might have a disruptive business model that flips a traditional industry on its head. For Anna, her innovation is her AI algorithm. Sure, other accounting software exists, but her platform offers predictive cash flow analysis that small businesses can't get at an affordable price right now. Her business plan needs to scream this from the rooftops and show exactly how it's different from competitors in the United Kingdom. She can't just say, it's an accounting app, she has to prove what makes it new. Second, your business has to be viable. This is where your business plan becomes your best friend. Viability means your idea has a real shot at success and is sustainable. The endorsing body needs to be convinced you have the skills, knowledge, and awareness of the UK market to actually run this thing. A viable business plan has to include deep market research. Who are your customers? How big is your target market in the UK? Who are your competitors, and what are their weak spots? A clear financial model. This means startup costs, projected running costs for the first few years, and realistic revenue forecasts. You must show how you'll cover all this. Even though there's no £50,000 rule, you still have to prove you have enough money to launch and keep going until you're profitable. Your skills and experience, the plan has to sell you. It needs to show you have the background and expertise to make it happen. Anna's business plan would need a detailed analysis of the UK's small business landscape. She'd include financial projections showing her development costs, marketing spend, and a subscription revenue model. She would also lean heavily on her decade of experience in software engineering and her master's in finance to prove she can both build the product and run the company. Finally, your business must be scalable. This means you have a concrete plan for growth. The UK government isn't looking for small, lifestyle businesses. They want to back companies that will create jobs and expand international, and maybe even international, markets. To show scalability, your business plan should outline job creation. How many UK jobs do you expect to create in the next 3 to 5 years? Market expansion. What's your strategy for grabbing a big slice of the UK market? Do you have plans to expand to Europe or elsewhere later? Growth potential. Your financial forecast should show a clear upward curve, proving the business will grow beyond just a small startup. Anna's scalability plan would project hiring a customer support team and a sales team in years 2 and 3. She would also outline a strategy to partner with UK accounting firms and eventually adapt her platform for other English-speaking markets. This shows the endorsing body that her ambitions are bigger than just launching a small app. Getting these 3 pillars right is everything. It's the foundation of your entire application. The endorsement process, your golden ticket. Before you can even touch the visa application itself, you need to get an endorsement letter from a Home Office-approved endorsing body. This is, without a doubt, the most critical step in the whole process. These endorsing bodies are organizations, often with deep roots in business or tech, that have been empowered to judge your business idea against those innovative, viable, and scalable criteria. Think of them as the gatekeepers. If they believe in your business, they'll give you an endorsement letter. That's the golden ticket you need for your visa application. So, how does it work? First, you have to find an approved endorsing body. The UK government keeps an official list on its website, and it's updated regularly. Make sure you only deal with an organization on this list. Each body might have its own focus. Some are into fintech, others do fashion, and some are generalists. It's so important to research them and find one that fits your business. Be aware that some endorsing bodies, like the government's Global Entrepreneurs Program, are invitation only for those on their specific programs. Once you've picked a few, you follow their specific application process. Usually, this means sending in your detailed business plan and filling out their application form. Some might want to see a pitch deck or even call you for an interview to really dig into your idea. The endorsing body will go through your application with a fine-tooth comb. They're putting their reputation on the line by endorsing you, so they have to be thorough. They'll assess not just your business idea, but you as a founder. They need to be sure you're a fit and proper person, and that they have no worries about where your money is coming from. Anna would research the official list and find 2 or 3 endorsing bodies with a history of backing fintech or software companies. She'd then tweak her business plan and pitch to match what they're looking for, highlighting the parts that align with their expertise. The fee for an endorsement application is usually around £1,000, which you pay directly to the body. If you're successful, they'll issue your formal endorsement letter. This letter is only valid for 3 months, so you have to get your visa application in during that window. This stage can take weeks, sometimes months, so start early and be prepared. A weak business plan will get rejected here, and your journey will be over before it even starts. We've just covered the single biggest hurdle in the innovator founder process, getting that endorsement. If this breakdown is helping you make sense of it all and you want more guides on UK immigration and business, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. The application itself, a step-by-step walkthrough. Once you have that precious endorsement letter, it's time to apply for the actual visa. The whole thing is done online through the official Gov.UK website. Here's a walkthrough of what you'll need. First, your document checklist. Get everything ready and in the right format. The key documents are your endorsement letter, the proof that your business idea has the green light. A valid passport, with at least 1 blank page for the visa. Proof of English language. You need to prove you can speak, read, write, and understand English to a B2 level. You can do this with a certificate from an approved test provider or if you have a degree that was taught in English. Proof of maintenance funds. you have to show you can support yourself. You need at least £1,270 in your bank account, and that money must have been in there for 28 straight days before you apply. If dependents are applying with you, you'll need more. Your tuberculosis, TB, test results, only if you're from a country on the Home Office's list. A criminal record certificate, you might need this from any country you've lived in for 12 months or more in the last 10 years. Crucially, any documents that aren't in English or Welsh must come with a certified translation. With your documents gathered, you'll fill out the online application form. Be obsessive about the details. Make sure everything you type matches your documents perfectly. Any slip-up can lead to delays or even a refusal. Here, you'll also pay the visa application fee and the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, which gives you access to the UK's National Health Service. After submitting online, the next step is biometrics. You'll book an appointment at a visa centre in your country to have your fingerprints scanned and a digital photo taken. Finally, you might be called for a credibility interview. This is a chat with a Home Office official, usually over a video call. They'll ask about your business plan, your background, and why you want to come to the UK. It's their chance to check that you're a genuine entrepreneur. Be ready to talk about your business inside and out. After all that, you just have to wait for a decision. The standard waiting time is about 3 weeks for applications from outside the UK, but it can vary. Post-approval, you've got the visa, now what? Congratulations, your visa is approved. You've got 3 years to come to the UK and build your business. But the journey isn't over. You'll still be in touch with your endorsing body. You are required to have at least 2 formal, check-in, meetings with them during your visa period, usually at the 12-month and 24-month marks. These meetings typically cost around £500 each. In these meetings, the endorsing body wants to see that you're making real progress on your business plan. You'll need to show them what you've achieved and how you're on track to hit your goals. If they think you're not actually working on the business, they have the power to withdraw their endorsement, which would lead to your visa being cancelled. This brings us to the big prize for many: settlement, or indefinite leave to remain, ILR. After 3 years on the Innovator Founder Visa, you can apply for ILR if you and your business meet at least 2 criteria from a specific list. These include things like investing at least £50,000 into the business, creating at least 10 full-time jobs for local workers, creating at least 5 full-time jobs for local workers paying an average salary of £25,000 or more per year, doubling your customer numbers and showing this is above average for similar UK businesses, engaging in significant R&D and applying for intellectual property protection in the UK, generating at least £1 million in gross revenue in the last full year. Meeting these targets is the final hurdle to securing your long-term future in the UK and turning that entrepreneurial dream into a permanent reality. While the process is clear if you follow the steps, there are common mistakes that trip people up. A generic business plan. The number one reason for rejection is a plan that isn't really innovative. Avoid basic e-commerce sites or standard consultancies unless you have a truly new angle that nobody else has. Failing to define co-founder roles. If you're applying as a team, the plan must spell out exactly what each founder will do and why they are essential. You can't just add friends to the application. Each person must be a vital part of the founding team. Underestimating the money. You don't need a spare £50,000, but you do need a believable financial plan and the funds to make it happen. A plan that looks underfunded or has wild, unrealistic projections will be seen as not viable. Picking the wrong endorsing body. Do your homework. Applying to an endorsing body that has no interest in your industry is a waste of your time and money. Tailor your application to the ones that are the right fit. A bad interview. If you get called for a credibility interview, you have to know your business plan cold. Fumbling questions about your own market research or financials is a huge red flag. By knowing these pitfalls ahead of time, you can build a much stronger application and seriously boost your chances of success. In conclusion, getting the UK's Innovator Founder Visa is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes careful planning, a truly innovative idea, and a clear understanding of the process. But as we've walked through today, it is an achievable path. From building your idea on the pillars of innovation, viability, and scalability, to securing that crucial endorsement and submitting a perfect application, you now have the complete roadmap. The UK is still one of the best places in the world to launch and grow a business, and this visa is your key to unlocking that door. It's a tough journey, but for the right person with the right idea, the rewards are incredible. If you're ready to take the next step and feel you need some professional guidance on your business idea, there's a link in the description where you can book a one-on-one consultation with me. And if you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. I do my best to answer every single one. Thanks for watching, and I wish you the best of luck on your entrepreneurial journey.